Hello everyone, I'm Cristina Rebaliato. Over the next minutes, I would like to talk and organize the presentation around two vital points regarding the aim and format of a communication workshop. In the first part, I'll explain what are the main objectives of a communication workshop. Finally, not only I'm going to explain the benefit, but also the drawbacks of an online event. Now let us turn to point 1. Aim of the event. The theoretical content of this MOOC is about the necessary step to make a communication workshop. Inside this context, we will explain the aim and the format of the event and the different phases to create one. What are the main objectives? The first one is to exploit and disseminate the results of the LiveRoot project, to publicize the new business model RAIN and the RAIN platform. It is of the utmost importance that the information we will disseminate should take into consideration the main outcomes. For instance, the RAIN platform and the toolbox. Finally, the implementation of this communication workshop will optimize stakeholder engagement, building trust in the project from stakeholders and emphasizing the potential benefits that LiveRoot can deliver. Let us now move on to the second part to show the event format. The realization of an event is one of the most pivotal communication tools. Nevertheless, due to external factors, it is recommended the realization of an online event. This type of events have the following benefits. We can cover a wider audience and there is no need to have a capacity limit. They present a lower cost than a face-to-face event. In addition, such events are much easier to organize and require less preparation time. Virtual events are measurable. This means that the application used to carry them out allow us to collect data that will later be used to analyze the effectiveness of the event. For the target audience of the event is more accessible. On the contrary, online events have the following drawbacks. One of the main reasons people attend a face-to-face event or conference is the chance to meet more people with similar situations to their own. This disappears completely at a virtual event. Failure to control the environment. Once a person arrives at a physical event, it is difficult for them to live in the middle. But this is not the case in a virtual event. Here, your attendees can be distracted in many ways. Fewer sponsors. If your face-to-face event has sponsors and you want to have the same in a virtual one, it may be more complicated to get them, because sometimes they don't have the same willingness to promote it. That's all. Please, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us.